Right, I've had to do the book thing again because it cut out and I don't know why. So I'll quickly just do it again while I've got a bit of time. Yeah, I went to the charity shop to get some books because if I read some and I don't want them, I take them back. There's no point buying new ones, and then when you've read them, sometimes you don't want them, and they're a lot cheaper at the charity shop anyway. And something kept telling me to go in there today because I just had a feeling there'd be some books that I wanted, so I'm doing it again. So I got, quickly, this one called The Winter Ghosts, which is by the best-selling author of The Labyrinth as well, which is brilliant because everybody loves The Labyrinth. And these just hold a few messages to me. They won't to some people, but they do to me. Might be having a fun weekend this weekend, but this one says, it's 1928, Freddie Watson is still grieving for his brother, lost in a great war. Driving through the foothills of the French Pyrenees, his car spins off the road in a snowstorm. Freddie takes refuge in an isolated village where he meets a beautiful, captivating woman. They spend the night talking of love and loss and war. By daybreak, I think it's Fabrica, has vanished, and Freddie realises he holds the key to an ancient mystery that leads him deep into the mountains to a cave that has concealed an appalling secret for 700 years. That one. Then this was the first one that I saw. And if it's anything that looks Lord of the Rings, I like it. Hi guys. I'm just talking about some books that I've got. Don't know if anyone it'll register that anything that's going on at the minute. This one says, The Chronicles of Amber. Amber is the real world, casting infinite reflections. Talking about reflections yesterday. Yeah, from the charity shop. Of itself, shadow worlds which can be manipulated by those of royal amberite blood. But the royal family is torn apart by jealousy and suspicion. Blah, blah, blah. But that just sort of made me laugh a bit. And then there was this one. The girl who ran just shouted out, and that said, Dr. Maria has finally escaped the facility that has been controlling her since birth, but in going against the project's rigid protocol, the powers at the very top of the organisation will go to any lengths to retain her. The aim to bring her back to the tightly regimented headquarters, where their intense training of her can be completed. Fleeing to Switzerland in an attempt to outwit her enemy, Maria soon finds there's nowhere to run, and as she starts to question whether she can trust even those close to her, she realises returning to one place she has fought so hard to leave might be her only option. Thank you. And then there was this one. Paper butterflies, can you fly with broken wings? They're all quite new, these as well, or they're not wrecked anyway. June's life at home and her stepmother and stepsister is a dark one. A lot of dark things going on at the minute. And a secret one. You might find out, Twitter might be stepping down a bit, or Facebook and different places, Google and stuff, I don't know. And stepsisters is a dark one and a secret one. Not even her dad knows the truth. She's trapped like a butterfly in a net. But then June meets Blister, a boy in the woods. In him she finds a glimmer of hope that perhaps she can find a way to fly far, far away. Because every creature in this world deserves their freedom, but at what price? Which led me on to this one, which I thought, this looks a bit odd because of this flooring, checkerboard, the colours that these people are wearing. When 5 random people simultaneously receive the key, they don't realise their lives are about to change forever. Shrouded in secrecy, the mysterious silver key is delivered to each of them along a code, a web address, and a promise that, if used wisely, it can unlock a door to luxury and privilege beyond their wildest dreams. Sounds like some celebrities to me. However, as each of them begins the key, action comedy, they are propelled into a world of hazy moral choices and soon start to question their enigmatic gift, I think that says. Who is funding the key's lavish promises, and why have they been chosen to receive it? Only the bravest will use to seek the truth. Which just stood out at me because I don't go in a bookshop or wherever I get my books from and read the titles. It's just, they just jump out at me. But all these books, oh, and this one, sorry, this was the last one. This one jumped out only because of the picture, and this notes and this. Some of you won't know what I'm going on about, and I didn't realise at the back it has, just little snippets in it about music is important to Marlon, especially as it gives him a link to his father. What does music mean to you? Are there songs that remind you of your friends and family? What song would you pass on to the next generation and why? What else did it say in here about not cool enough, not clever enough, not street enough, boy enough for anyone to take notice? What groups of cliches have you come across in your life? Are you considered a member of any group? If so, how do you think people see you? And it's just saying little things like, where is it? The book is set in London, but the story can mean something to people everywhere. What resonates with you and your surroundings? There's a lot resonating with me at the minute, and that's what I'm talking about. These books resonated with me because something that's going on at the minute, big in America, it's moving, a lot of people know around the world it's moving around. I think some things are going to start coming out soon, which is good, and some people are going to be shocked, but these books resonated with me with those sort of things. Like I said, some people won't have a clue what I'm going on about, but this sort of reminded me of, I don't even know if it says anything about anything in here, but this sort of reminds me of, I don't know why, Orange Boy. It says on the back, a 16-year-old well, this says 16-year-old Marlon has made his mum a promise, because I don't watch the news anymore or TV anymore, so I need to read some books, only unless it's true news, which isn't on the news at the minute. Has made his promise he'll never follow his big brother Andre down the wrong path. So far it's been easy, but when a day ends in tragedy, Marlon finds himself haunted. They're after the mysterious Mr. Orange, and they're going to use Marlon to get to him. Marlon's out of choices. Can he become the person he never wanted to be to protect everyone he loves? But he just sort of said, not cool enough, not clever enough, not street enough for anyone to notice me. I was the kid people look straight through. Not anymore, not since Mr. Orange. But that just sort of reminds me of, I don't know why, Mr. Q, if you know what I'm talking about. QAnon. Q Anonymous. Q. If anyone's heard of it, you're going to start hearing about it and you're all going to be wondering what the hell, if you haven't been following it, whether you believe it or not, and if it's the real one as well. Some people are following the wrong links. So I'll just see if this records again, because last time I did it, it cut off at the end. So I just wanted to come on and see if it does it again. Yeah. I believe the fun apps have gone on Facebook, someone said. Strange. But anyway, have a nice evening. Bye.